Good evening, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy Tuesday. Welcome back, honey.
Welcome back, honey. We made it.
It seems weird. It feels like we were gone way longer than it actually was, to be honest with you. Like, it's whirlwind when you go across your own country and see somebody you see often, but in person. And she's here tonight. So, we are so excited to be here tonight on Tuesday. It is day 30 of Kickstart.
We're
Wow,
one full month
a
in.
month in already. Can you believe it?
Yeah, I can't believe the fact that we're already 30 days in. Either if the last 30 days have been great, smooth sailing, or exhausting, or motivating, or all of the above, you're still here with us tonight, and that's what's important.
And I think it's important that I hope you've experienced every single one of the things he just said, that it's been exciting, it's been overwhelming.
We had a bad week last
Guess-
week.
Guess what? That's life. It's never gonna change.
You want to see everybody? Look.
There's gonna be things that happen.
Want to see? Want to see a beautiful tracker for last week? See all the X's on there?
Where's mine?
X's. I didn't go. That's me not getting my commitments. So last week for me was hard. I was not feeling well, as you guys all know.
I didn't do too bad. Hey, and I'm actually tracking everybody.
Yeah.
That's just a feat in itself. But before we even start, I'm not even gonna say it.
Not gonna say it.
Nope.
Corn.
I'm just gonna show it.
As always.
Thanks, Rosie, for making our corn.
So
Rosie made these for us.
So as always, if we take a sip of water, if we say the word corn, that's your cue to take a sip of water. And we're gonna try for bingo again tonight. So we're gonna try to get a line across or diagonal or four corners. So if you guys can get us a bingo tonight, keep checking for when we're drinking water and keep hydrated with us tonight.
Another thing we always want to remind you while you're here on a Tuesday night, Thursday night, or Sunday night, great time for you to track if you haven't already done so. We could not believe the amount of trackers that came in today and how many Diamond members we have today. Like, WTW, what the what? Like, that's awesome. We are so excited about that. It's just so exciting to see that 30 days in, there are still, 133 Diamond members, I think was the email. I might be incorrect on that, but it's 130 for sure. I know that for a fact. So we're super excited for all of that. We think you guys are absolutely incredible. Everybody, and it doesn't matter where you follow Diamond or not. If you're here and you're just tracking, you are still incredible. And I hope you know that. I absolutely hope you know that. But we might tell you as often as we do, but until you tell yourself and you believe it yourself, it's not going to happen. So you got to start telling yourself that. And you know what? Fake it till you make it. Tell yourself until you absolutely one day believe it. Because that's what we've done. We've done it. We've done it. And we're not saying we do it all the time. We have our moments still. So we are going to actually also be picking the winner for January. There's actually three prizes coming out tonight. There's the January winner, the $15 gift card to Amazon. There's also
2 people that are in the weight loss tournament that will be randomly drawn to win a $25 Amazon gift card.
Ooh, look at that, $25.
So for those of you in the weight loss tournament, you have more chances to win. That's what we said at the beginning. There's other prizes as we go along, and that's what we're doing. I'm just getting the list up.
He's just getting the list up, which is totally fine.
A little bit later.
I'm going to go into the next topic that we want to talk about is Kickwalkers again. How amazing. Let's get a round of applause for the amazing Kickwalker captains. Those of you, I love that, Kevin. Oh my God, I do that all the time. I love that you just did that. And I love that Carmen's doing it in ASL. She's waving in ASL. That's fantastic. And those Kickwalker captains and all of you who are participating in the Kickwalkers have been doing a phenomenal job. We love seeing all the posts. We love seeing how motivating it is to see other people walking. Honestly, it got us off our butts today and we walked in the parking lot again. We did it. So it's proving to us that the more we talk about something and the more we make it something that we see more often, i.e. your tracker, i.e. your Kickwalkers post, i.e. your dashboard, the more you see something, the more you're apt to actually use it and do it. So if there's something right now that you're not using and you want to use it more often, I suggest put it on your counter if it's something that fits on your counter, right? But do something where it makes it visible and makes it that way you can't miss it, because the more you see something, the more likely you are to pick it up and do it. So We are excited because our second official Kickwalker walk is happening this Sunday. So Sunday, 11 a.m., where you are from. You don't have to meet anybody unless you want to, but we are all going to be joining a Zoom room like we did last time, and we are going to be just talking and walking and talking. We might go to a different mall this time. We might find a different place to go walk, but we'll probably go to the same mall because it's so close and we need to get there by 11. So that might be silly. And the other mall is not big enough. This mall is the bigger mall. There's 2 floors.
Now it's just back and forth.
Exactly. We're also extremely excited to announce there are 2 other walking walks. Kick walking walks. That's kind of fun. Say that 7 times fast. And I said 7 because I wanted to pick an odd number. Our next one after this Sunday is Sunday, March 1st at 11 a.m. And again, Sunday, March 15th at 11 a.m. All of these walks are virtual walks. So you jump into a Zoom room. You don't have to have your video on if you don't want to. Just have your earbuds in and walk wherever you're at. If you're walking in your house, up and down your stairs, join us. If you're walking at a mall, join us. If you're at a gym on a treadmill, join us. It's insane how much 30 minutes goes by like that when you're not doing something alone. It's insane that just the conversations that we have are fun. There's no specific set topics. We just talk about what's happening. And anyone can chat as long as they feel comfortable. No one is forced to do something they don't want to. If you just want to listen, you are more than welcome to come and listen to our walk. I don't know. Our walk and talk. Our walkie-talkie. Try. I'm trying, guys. I'm trying. Corn. Oh, I almost got a bingo, but Lynn was too slow. Just joking. Just joking. So, something else that I want to reiterate, something we want to talk about is the book club. I don't know where everybody is on the book club, but we're reading the Let Them Theory right now. I'm in I think I'm in the middle of chapter 7, actually, that I listened to, and that's chapter 7, chapter 8 are the next 2 weeks, or the next week, if I'm not mistaken. And I'm in chapter 7, and today, it was one of those weird moments because it was when she talks about every adult is an 8-year-old child inside. And I was like, wow, it's so true, right? Because she made that reference to, that kid in the store and picking out his, he wants a toy and he throws a temper tantrum. And I was like, I don't think I've ever seen an adult do that, but we do, people. Apparently silent treatments are like adult temper tantrums. So if you go into a silent treatment, there's nothing wrong with doing that. And that's the one thing that I love about this book is she's not saying there's nothing wrong, but that's that person's problem. That's that person's issues that they need to learn how to figure out their emotions. And I'm doing this to Nick, and I don't mean that, but he does go into silent treatment with me sometimes. Not often, because I make him talk. And he hates me for it, but that's what I do. And that's the thing, though. You have to understand that everybody handles their emotions differently. And you have to allow people to handle those emotions. So this chapter has been really good about that. I'm looking forward to listening to more again tomorrow and keep on going with the book. This is my second time for listening to it. And I'll be honest with you, I'll probably listen to it a third and a fourth time because every single time I listen to it, something different stands out. So keep reading, everybody. I hope you guys are enjoying it. I do think at one point that we will get together and have a session with, what did they do? Did they knock everything over?
It's okay.
Okay. The cats are in a room they're not supposed to be in.
And they're doing
things. They're touching everything. So like I said, we'll probably end up having a session at some point to go over the book together and just talk about different parts of the book that we enjoyed. Stay tuned for that. We still have a long way to go. There's still a lot of chapters. So as you all know, do you want me to keep going?
Yeah,
or
keep
okay,
going.
Just want to make sure. As you all know, we just got back from BC this weekend. We were in BC since last Thursday night. Whirlwind, most amazing fun trip. It was so much fun to you know what? I'm going to start off with this because insane for the two of us to ever think, because neither of us ever thought we would do this. And I posted this on the dashboard today. Growing up, going away for the weekend was jumping in the car and driving to Sudbury, Ontario. And I'm sure for Nick, it was getting in the car and driving to Montreal or Quebec. That was on a weekend away. It was from time to time, going to the States or going to London or Toronto, but not very often. It was usually
First time in
Sudbury.
the States was
Yeah.
I was an adult.
It was usually Sudbury. Sudbury was the biggest one that the most often that I remember. That's where we traveled to the most often. So as an adult to think, oh my goodness, I can't believe I just jumped on a plane to go to BC for 4 days. That would have never happened years ago. It would have been like, okay, we need to plan, like, although we did plan way in advance, but it was still more off the seat of our pants because Matilda had asked us a year and a half ago to come to her birthday party. And of course, we said, yeah, we'll think about it. And it was on our calendar. And the first thing we did is when we remembered and we looked on a calendar, we're like, we have to go. She has been here to Ontario so many times. We're like, it's the one little thing we can do for her. And it was the best decision ever because it was so much fun, everybody. We got there on Thursday night. Our flight left a little late, unfortunately. So our flight wasn't here till it was supposed to leave at 8:30, I think it was, and we left around 9-ish instead. So about 30 to 40 minutes late. So by the time we landed in BC, it was like 2 a.m. our time, 11 p.m. their time.
I'm done now.
We were exhausted. I got to finish all of Heated Rivalry on the plane, so I watched all 6 episodes. Just that was a side note. Nick hasn't watched it yet. Anyways, and so once we got to Matilda's, Nick went back right to sleep. Matilda is a fun person. She's absolutely amazing. We stayed up with his mom and me, Matilda and Dennis. Dennis is Matilda's husband. And we just chatted until like, I want to say it was 2 a.m. their time. So that was 5 a.m. Toronto time. So yeah, I was exhausted, but it was fun. And then we woke up on Friday morning and it was
pouring.
It was pouring rain. Oh, well, actually, the funny part when we landed, and you have to tell them when we landed.
We were
in BC.
leaving, and we were going to at the airport. We were taking the shuttle. The shuttle driver or one of the workers said, "Oh, are you guys going somewhere warm?" And we're like, "No, we're going to BC." But let's just say when we landed in BC, there was a 30-degree difference from Toronto. It was funny. It was so nice. It was like we were in sweaters. It was raining, and it was green everywhere.
But the irony behind that is, before we left, we were like, "Okay, we got to bring boots. Do we bring boots? Do we not bring boots? We're not going to go walk anyway, so we're not going to bring boots. We'll just bring shoes. We'll be okay." And then we're like, "Do we bring a winter jacket? I don't know. Do I bring just a hoodie?"
We did.
And so we brought a hoodie and then a jacket on top because in our minds we're like, it's cold.
We didn't use it once.
We used our hoodie the entire time we were there. Yes, it did rain the entire time we were there, but it was amazing. We actually could see ourselves
it was so
living in BC.
I love rain.
9-degree weather in January was phenomenal.
It's sun, rain, snow.
Oh my goodness. Snow's not even on the list.
I don't like snow.
Snow is because we have to. It's not a choice. So Friday was a busy day. We ended up helping Matilda decorate the hall. We were going to go do the Capilano suspension bridge and decided not to. We're like, we're not going to enjoy. Do we go walking in the rain at home? No. So we don't go we wouldn't go walking in the rain in BC. We might have to learn that maybe one day, but no, we'd go to a mall.
I am not going to walk in the rain.
That
ain't happening.
We ended up going to help Matilda and Dennis and her friend Anna, as well as her cousin Linda, and we decorated the hall. Oh my goodness, everybody.
I posted photos.
It's beautiful. The decorations that Matilda put together, she did this all on her own. It was
we added the little sayings on the pictures.
Yeah, we added a few little touches here and there, but nothing major. She just did such a great, phenomenal job. No lie, everybody thought there was gold silverware on the table. Her colors were white, gold, gold and pink, or rose gold, I should say. And I thought they were plastic silverware at first too, and then I went, they're real silverware. She got a good deal on them, just letting you know. And she's actually thinking of potentially creating something out of it. She doesn't know yet. She's thinking things out loud. But we had a great time. We decorated the hall. Saturday, they brought us out to dinner.
Friday night,
went to some place called John B. It was really good food. Cool atmosphere, kind of a sport bar.
They made poutine right.
Yeah, they made a good poutine for Nick. Made a great poutine for Nick. And then we ended up going back to the house and just relaxing because we knew Saturday was going to be a busy day.
I slept a lot.
Nick did sleep a lot. The time changed.
Nick doesn't have FOMO, so every chance he has to sleep, he does. Yeah, I go sleep. It's just the way I am.
So we woke up on Saturday morning and did a few little last-minute runarounds. Nick, myself, and Dennis. We went and picked up balloons. We went and changed a few things at the hall that we realized that we had done incorrectly. And then the party started on Saturday night at 5 o'clock. And there were 60 people that were there because of how amazing Matilda is. And it's so cool to see the different types of friends she has, like the groups. And it's not because she sequesters them, it's because she like, you're not allowed to talk to these friends.
Well, we have
and
friends like that too.
I'm joking. It's not
We have
like
people
that.
don't really cross.
Well, but it's just they don't know each other, and they are different periods of time in her life. A lot of them were family, some of them are her husband's friends that she's become friends with, wives, and then they became a camping group. Some are old neighborhood friends. So it's funny that when you start seeing that, you're like, wow, I guess I have the same type of friendships where there's certain friends that never meet because they were never in the same they were never at the same place at the same time until I introduced them to each other. So it was really cool. I was also honored because Matilda, I mentioned to her that I would be more than happy to MC.
I kind of pushed it.
Well, I mentioned it the one time,
and then I kept
I
kept saying, "Hey, Jean-Luc could do this."
And
Jean-Luc could do that. And my thought, and I'll be honest, I'm all about efficiency, everybody. So when we've got there and everything was being set up, Matilda was like, I was like, do you want us to put signs up or something? Or do you want oh no, Dennis will tell everyone. I'm like, yeah, you want Dennis all night just standing here, go here, go there. So we put signs everywhere. We put signs at the coat check, signs at recycling, signs at garbage, the wine, the gift spot, everywhere we put signs. Even on the fridges, on the beer fridges, we put what was in each fridge so people knew what fridge had what. So it worked really well. If you have a party, put signs.
Put signs up.
Put signs up.
Yeah.
It works.
And then sing, I saw the sign. And so I ended up emceeing. It was really fun because Matilda just let me be me. So I made them laugh a little bit. Everybody really enjoyed themselves. I had a few people come up to me afterwards and saying, wow, you're a really funny guy. I'm like, yeah, I tried. And did you all know? Fun fact. Matilda, Oprah Winfrey, and Tom Selleck were all born on January 29th. They all celebrate the same birthday.
They sent her a photo.
Sent her a photo of the three of them together when they were they jet set it away somewhere, and they didn't autograph it though. Oh shucks. But what the things you can do with AI, It was funny. Everybody got out of that too. We danced till the wee hours of the morning.
No.
I forgot. That's right, Kevin. It was Kevin's birthday on the 29th.
I left at 10.
Yes, at 10 o'clock. I looked at Nick, and Nick was like,
remember, 10 o'clock is 1 a.m. our time. So every day I would say, I can do this, and then I get to a wall because it was still 1 a.m., so I'm still tired. And so I went to bed. My mom and I were sitting there, and I'm like,
I could tell when Lizette was done, when she kept circling the room going, I don't know where to put myself right now. I don't know where to go.
I sit back down, and I was like, I am so tired. Yeah. So I texted him, like, do you think Matilda will mind if we Uber to the house? And we did. And so I went to bed early again. And I napped the next day too. I tell you, I sleep a lot. I love sleeping.
This was the cool part, though, is there were so many people that were there to help out at 11:45. By 12:45, the hall was cleaned up, ready to go, and we were back at Matilda's house. Went to bed late again that night, but woke up the next day, had another really relaxing time. But guess what, everybody? Matilda's Italian. I just thought I'd let you know. There was so much food. Oh my God.
Not just at the hall, but even at her house.
Oh my God.
There was cookies. There was
on food, and
there was 3 bags of cheese for me, some Baby Bell. There was so much cheese.
Fantastic though. But the food she had catered. She had the room.
Oh my God,
the tortellini, the Alfredo tortellini, and the chicken, everything. It was delicious.
I'm sad I won't have it again.
But what was kind of cool is instead of just giving it at the hall, she invited people over to her house the next day to come pick it up.
So we were already there.
So we didn't have to pick anything up. But it was really cool. So her brother came in. A few people came in and picked some stuff up, which was great. And we got to meet more people, which was awesome. And then
I took a nap again.
Nick took a nap.
3-hour nap that day. Stay consistent, napping every day. That's Nick.
Matilda does have a beautiful home. It's huge.
Yeah.
Huge. And you guys didn't even see there's a basement apartment there too. There's a whole other section of the house you didn't see. So it was a great time. Monday morning, we woke up at 6:30 yesterday morning. And we were at the airport by
9:30 your time.
9:30 your time. Yep. And we woke up by 8. And then by 8 o'clock last night, we were finally in Toronto. So it felt like a 12-hour day.
It wasn't too cold when we landed.
No, it wasn't too bad.
It was bearable.
It was bearable. And yeah, so we made it home, had some Greek food because we thought, you know what, we need to eat something. And woke up this morning and went to work. Honestly, it was great.
We went for a walk at lunch. And like we were saying earlier about our trackers from last week, a lot of us, and I saw someone else posted, I don't remember who it is. I apologize if I don't remember the name. Someone posted today how they've been consistent all month because of Kickstart, and for us, it brings us back to Kickstart.
Yeah.
You know, coming back now, we were both ready today to hit the ground running.
Mm-hmm.
We even were more careful. I still haven't drank alcohol, so I stayed away from alcohol because that's one of my commitments, and I stuck to it this weekend. And I'm going to try to do as long as I can. That's my plan. And so, you know,
we did not end up doing the bridge at all. We ended up, because it rained the entire time, and we were like, you know what? We'll go back.
When Valerie, I love sleeping too.
We'll absolutely go back. One of the fun things too is I was silver until earlier because I was able to finally catch up. And I was like, you know what? That's okay. Silver's good. It still means I'm tracking. It just means I need to catch up on things. And it's also this whole concept of, you know, I can always come back. I can always keep going. Don't ever think of it as, oh, I'm starting over again, because you're not. You're just continuing the journey.
So talking about tracking, because Jean-Luc and I caught up today, so we do want to share some amazing stats that we got this week from all of you. So this is just some of the stats that have come up of this Kickstart so far. So number one is we have 135 diamond.
It was close.
135 people track every day in January. So that's number one. Good job, everybody. Many of you here did that. So congratulations to all of you. That's amazing. Number two, as a group, we have lost 210 pounds.
Wow.
So that means out of everyone that's been tracking, 210 pounds have been shed in January as our group, our Kickstarters. So that's an amazing feat. And that's not because of me, because I'm down maybe one, because, you know, I gained a little bit last week. But I'm back working out again. I'm still not as high as I was when we started.
And that's actually crazy. I forgot. I want to mention that too, because I weighed myself in. I put my Shape Up on vacation mode while I was away. And I checked this morning because I wanted to see what the damage was. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I hate using negative words. I usually don't. But I wanted to see where I landed right now. Was not going to be upset no matter what. And before I left on Thursday the 29th, I weighed in at 233.4, I want to say it is. And I came home yesterday, I weighed in at 234.6. So to be away for an entire weekend, I had cocktails on Friday, Saturday, nothing on Sunday. I ate cookies. Oh my goodness, I had cookies like you would not believe.
That was pretty good. I held myself back a lot. I control my eating. Even Matilda at some point was like, do you want breakfast? I'm like, no, because I know tonight I'm going to be eating a lot. And I did. I had 2 plates of tortellini. But I basically didn't eat much during the day. I had a small lunch, and that's all I had because I knew that night there'd be a lot of food. So I was trying to be smart in my eating pattern so that I wasn't too overeating, but I wanted to enjoy it. So I used my old tricks of my old going to party tricks that we used to use back when we were Weight Watchers members. That's the same tricks I used this weekend, and it worked because I didn't gain that much either. I'm actually almost the same weight as I was when we left. I haven't gained that much because I gained last week when I was sick before we left. That's when I gained. I gained about tons of weight that week because I couldn't eat for the first 2 days, and then the last 3 days I could. So believe what you can with that.
So it's just one of those things. We had such a great time. Stay tuned for videos. I'm making videos of the party itself. I think I'm going to split it up. I'm not sure, but stay tuned for that. We want to thank Matilda and Dennis for their hospitality. When someone is so willing to open up your home I'll be honest, yes, we've known each other, but we technically were strangers pre this whole pandemic, pre-COVID thing. We had never met. And if it wasn't for that pandemic, a lot of us in this room would not have met. So as much as that amount of time that we spent what's the word I'm looking
locked
for?
Up.
Locked up. I was looking for a nicer word than that, but yeah, locked up for a lack of better terms right now. We wouldn't have met all of you, and we just want to thank Matilda for being such a great and genuine friend and always being there for us. And we're so happy that we have
to go back now.
Yeah, we got to go back because we haven't done the Capilano Bridge yet.
There's Capilano Bridge or Shannon Falls.
Shannon Falls.
And there's another place past Whistler that has a lake that has a greenish water.
Oh yeah, I remember that one. We
talked about that. I wanted to do it, and wasn't. So there's still spots that we need to visit, and so we'll definitely go back to BC because it's just a beautiful place. Another thing I wanted to share on stats: 13,000 13 million steps have been
Wow.
walked
13 million
by our
steps.
Kickstarters.
My God.
That's 13 million steps.
That's insane.
So that's a lot of steps, everyone. You guys are walking a lot. I'm even in the top 25.
Wow.
I'm shocked, but I have little legs, though. I have to catch up when I walk with him. So that's why I have so many steps during the day. He always hates that. He's like, why do you have some more steps than I do? Because I got little legs. Believe me, I sat in Matilda's car at one point, and I had to move the seat up so much because Dennis had sat in it. When he came back in next time, he was like, who sat in here? I was like, me. I got very short legs. I don't have legs.
I don't know what they're doing up there, but wow, they're
wrestling up there. So if you want to see your name to see if you got your diamond status, just go to the dashboard. The lanes are all listed there. If you do not have diamond this month and you want to track next month, no problem. Just go to your dashboard, submit your tracker for today. There's a checkbox there that says, I want my tracker to catch up. So if you're someone that couldn't finish January for a rhyme or reason, and you want to start in February, that's the way you do it. You just submit your tracker for today, that little checkbox, and it'll auto catch up for you to continue for next month.
It's just check the box. You don't have to checkbox the checkbox because that means you're going to put a
check the box.
Yeah, just check.
But it's checkbox.
But you don't have to checkbox the checkbox. That's a double.
You're checkboxing the checkbox. You're checking the box.
So we're going to go into the prize right now, are we not?
Yeah.
Yes. So we're going to go ahead and spin the wheel. Do you have all the wheels ready?
I have. So funny story, everybody. As we're starting this nice chat, we're talking about stuff. I'm like, crap, I don't have the list ready. So that's why I had to talk for the beginning, because I was writing a script to get the right information. I was like, because I don't have the weight loss tournament list yet. I just did it.
I had a feeling.
I just did it now. So hopefully it's right. I think it is. I'm pretty good at coding. So anyways, we're going to run the first contest, which is our Amazon gift card. Make sure you write a note of it.
Yes.
Our Amazon gift card for the person who's going to win.
January?
For January.
Woohoo!
I'm just going to remove a few people because some people are not supposed to be on there.
Just give me 2 seconds as well. Talk amongst yourselves. I'm sure. Not that you can. You're all muted. We're so evil. I try not to be, but it happens sometimes.
Sorry, everybody. We're just trying to get this ready. So again, congratulations everyone who got diamond. It's an amazing feat. Like, we didn't expect to have 135 people, and let's keep going. Let's get this. Keep the momentum going, and let's next week, let's keep working at this. Let's keep trying to get all those trackers submitted so that we can see if we can reach February and still have 135 people tracking every single day.
So are we ready for January?
I just need to do one thing. Give me 1 second.
Okay, I guess we're not ready. You see, it tells me we're ready and then we're not ready. And then
I just need to do something.
Now I have to make up something to say. No, actually, Kevin, what you were saying about he's a natural, it was very cute because at the end of the night, one of, I want to say Matilda's coworkers, she comes up to me and she's this very tiny lady. She has an accent, was not Italian. I thought it was at first, but it wasn't. And she looks at me, she goes, thank you for I'm not going to even try to do the accent because it's going to sound wrong anyways. She's like, thank you for such a fun night. You're a really funny guy. And I was like, thank you. I tried to make them laugh. I tried to make people enjoy themselves. And, that's what we try to do and what we've always said, right? Helping people smile. And if we could just help anyone smile, it's, insane what it does for us. It's absolutely insane what it does for us. It makes me feel accomplished. When I put a smile on someone's face, it makes me feel accomplished.
Okay, I'm ready.
Yay!
That's all I needed. I just needed to do that. Okay, everybody, let's do the first draw. So this is for the $15 Amazon gift card. This is every single Diamond members, unless you've won in the last 6 months, then you're not on this wheel. And myself, Jean-Luc, and my mom aren't on this wheel either. She can't win. Sorry, Mom.
Who is it?
It's CC. So CC's won our $15.
Yes, I already have that.
So Jean-Luc is writing that down. I'll be right back. I gotta get the next list now.
Congratulations, CC. That's so awesome. I can't believe how many of you are actually doing this. And I know we really these little incentives are just there because they're fun to get something, right? It's that excitement of potentially possibly getting something.
So now our weight loss tournament participants. So all your names, those of you who are a diamond member, remember the condition is you have to be diamond member at the end of the month. So here we go. We're going to spin the wheel. We'll see who our first diamond member or weight loss tournament winner of our first $25 Amazon gift card. It's Cindy. Awesome. So we're going to remove her from the list.
Congrats, Susan.
And then our next person who's going to win. Tony B. Tony.
Congratulations to both of you, Susan and Tony. Stay tuned. I will be sending that via email in the next couple of days, so you should be able to get that. And also, CC, stay tuned. I will be sending that $15 to you via the email as well.
So what's great is that for those of you who won this month, who did win this month in weight loss tournament, we're going to have 2 more draw prizes at the end of February, and again 2 other ones at the end of March. So the weight loss tournament members, you guys will have 4 more chances to win. And of course, if you have your highest percentage of weight loss, you get to win half the prize pot, which was at 300 something or 200 something. I need to look at it again, but it's a pretty significant amount.
It's a nice amount.
Yeah, exactly. So now into tonight's. Well, actually, did you want to do that? We already talked about it, right?
Yeah, we already talked about it.
All right, so let's go to tonight's topic then.
Yeah.
So tonight's topic is, staying grounded when life happens. So we're tonight going to talk about that lull that you get at this time, the midwinter slump. This is where we're at right now. A lot of us have been in the cold weather in the last 2 weeks, especially in Ontario. We drove home from a snowstorm last weekend, if I remember correctly.
2 weekends ago.
No, yeah, 2 weekends ago.
Yeah, last weekend we were in BC.
Yeah, I know, but I feel like this that just happened was just there.
I was right again.
Mm-hmm.
I've been right a few times, just saying.
Mr. Right instead of left. Now I'm making sure to always say them when he's wrong.
Before we even go into the topic, though, because we want to do our vibe check.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Let's go ahead and get that vibe check out there. So on a scale of 1 to 10, how are you feeling right now in this moment? Not the week, right now. Are you a 1? Not so good. Are you a 5? I'm okay. Are you a 10? Things are good. And there's nothing wrong with being at any number. This just allows us to see what the community is feeling like. The word as well. What is that one word? It'll always be a number and a word. Are you tired? Are you confused? Are you annoyed? Are you angry? These emotions are all things that are great when you identify them, because when you identify them, then you can usually do something about it. I'm not saying you have to always do something about it, but when you do identify that emotion, it allows you to feel it as well and actually understand what led you to that feeling.
So for me, I think I'm a 7 right now. I'm tired, but I had a great day. I did a lot of stuff at work today. I had a lot of meetings, a lot of stuff happening. And then I was able to work on Kickstart after work. You guys saw the email came late today. That's because I couldn't get to it till after work. And so I sent that out late today, but I was able to catch up. And then after work, and then we did step class, which was amazing. I really missed step plus. I have some new songs I really want to make a new playlist with. And I was playing them before class tonight, and I can't wait because two of them are.
This is hilarious. So there's a song from a drag queen, and it's the name of the song is really funny, and the lyrics are funny because it's "I hate people," which we don't. We love people, but the song is hilarious. And he decides to turn on the audio for people joining the Zoom before we go live. And the song is, I'm like, honey, these poor people are coming into listening to I Hate People, and we're going to teach them step class.
It's fun.
And it was hilarious, though. It was funny.
So yeah, step was fun today. Not just that, I will say, from 2 people who, when we started at the beginning of January, from not doing step for so long, it was hard for the first little while for us to teach. I was out of breath. I would have to take a break. It was tough. We came back from not doing it for a week, and we were right back into exactly where we were when we left. So it's almost like we didn't skip a beat from taking that week off, which is really encouraging for us because step is our favorite form of activity.
Yeah, I would say myself right now, I'm at probably a 7 as well. Jet lag hit me hard today. Like I can see, I'm confused.
Jet lag. Maybe because you didn't sleep the whole weekend?
I'm confused. Did I talk about you sleeping too much?
No, but you said I was wrong all the
Because you
time.
were, and you never told me I was right, and I know I was a few times.
You were right. I'm not denying it. But you're not saying I'm not right that you didn't sleep all weekend?
I did sleep, but I went to bed. Hey, I didn't go to bed at 10. I was helpful. I cleaned a hall.
Oh, so I wasn't helpful. I wasn't helpful.
Just saying.
Wow.
That's you. That's an issue, not an issue.
Oh yeah. It'll be an issue eventually, though. You do live with
But
it.
I am at a 7, and I think my word is
I'm content.
That's
Yeah.
oh my goodness. I was gonna say content, but then I said
You know why? And you know why? And I think if some of you are feeling the same way, because I know Darcy and a few people have been saying they've been sick or they've had a rough week. As long as you come back, rough weeks are going to happen for the rest of your life. They're not going to go away. You're not going to have a perfect life forever. What that ends up happening, though, is this time of year when you have a rough week, it often derails you for the rest of the winter.
Especially when you have nowhere else to go.
Especially in this cold darkness,
You're not alone.
We're not. All of us here are feeling that pressure of the darkness and the cold out there, and so it's not making us want to go out and do things. So a lot of us are staying indoors, not doing our regular activity because it's so cold. Some of you guys can do it. Power to all of you. But myself, I can't walk out there. That's why I walk in a parking garage right now, because the parking garage is the right temperature. And because I can wear shorts in the parking garage and have a sweater on, and I'm sweating like a crazy person, but I'm not outside freezing to death, because by the end of the walks at lunch, I am drenched. So
after 30 days right now, I hope you're realizing it, but you're starting to form habits. Like you're at a point, right? Certain things are coming naturally, I'm hoping. But you're losing that excitement of that newness of things. So we really want to talk right now about this whole myth of that whole favorite word we have. I've fallen off. I've fallen off the wagon. I've fallen off this, right? But I want to change that. Okay? You don't fall off anything because you traveled somewhere. You don't fall off anything because life got busy. You don't fall off anything because you didn't check every single box on your tracker.
And I love that, because Ruth, one of our members, actually asked that question in the Kickstart group last week, asking, if I can't get one of my commitments tomorrow, is that going to remove my diamond status? And someone answered, I don't know who it was. Someone, it's probably Carmen.
It was most like
someone answered and said, no, you don't have to worry. I don't know, Nicole or maybe Linda.
Carmen, Nicole, or Linda. There's a lot of you that answer.
So someone answered and said, no, you don't have to worry. It's not based on if you complete your commitments. It's based on if you submit your tracker. And that's what this is all about. It's not about getting perfect every day. Kickstart's not been created to be perfect. It's meant to help support you on your journey. It was meant for you to take something to give you some structure. You know what I said earlier about Matilda's party? What did I say? Signs everywhere. No, signs everywhere. Clear, indicated. Clear, indicated signs pointed people to all the things that they needed to do. What did that do? The extra work at the beginning of putting those signs, making them, printing them, and putting them up, made the rest of the night flow like butter. So think about Kickstart as the same kind of thing. It's your plan. It's what you think. It's what you're going to try to do every day for 91 days. Not every day is going to be perfect for you. Not every day is going to be a success in terms of getting all your commitments. But every day will be a success that you tracked.
And I think I love this whole idea of Kickstart is the support you have while life is happening. Kickstart is your constant. Because you are the one who added those commitments and you are consistently doing them.
It was Myrna who said about that.
It wasn't. It was also
about the motivation.
Oh, the motivation. She kept the
motivation.
Love that. Thank you, Myrna. Thank you.
Sorry, everybody. It's hard to remember who says what.
It's crazy when we do.
It's so many names. It's like, who said that? And now not just that. There's like Sue M, Sue R, Sue J, Lynn B, Lynn V, Lynn C. So it's like, which Lynn is it? Sorry.
So we want to talk about something that that word consistency, because I just mentioned that, right? That it's your constant. Like this, when life is happening, Kickstart, use it as that constant thing that's always there. But it's not, how can I say this? It's a quiet constant. because you need to make it prevalent in your life, right?
You have to make it a priority.
You have to make it the constant that you want it to be. So it's about consistently tracking honestly. Yes. Consistency is about returning after an interruption. We went away. We could have decided to cancel tonight if we wanted to.
We could have just said screw it.
I almost did not want to do step today, and I was like, I'm exhausted. I just want to sit down and do nothing. But I'm so glad I didn't. I'm so glad I didn't, because I needed to return to this to make sure that my consistency came back. That elastic that we have in our brain from last week, because whatever I was doing last week, I was feeling good about it. And then taking this, having this interruption of going away, I didn't allow it to not make myself have fun. I allowed myself to enjoy myself, still go away, but know that I'm coming back to that constant again.
Exactly.
And then making one supportive choice instead of none.
And for some of you, that might be just submitting your tracker.
Yeah. Last week, even myself, I sit there and I'm like, the one thing that I have most often last week was my even I didn't get it all, but I was able to squeeze in 3 out of my 5 days of reading last week. And I only need to do 5, and I'm pretty happy with that.
I didn't drink. And I didn't also stuck to one portion at my meals. So those are 2 commitments last week that I still stuck to. I could have easily given up on the 2 of them. I could have said, screw it. I'm not doing any of them this week. I'm on vacation. Tra-la-la-la. No, I kept 2 of them. And that's what this is about.
That's consistency.
If you went through last week and you didn't get all 10 of your commitments, or 5 or 6, whatever number you have, but you got 3 out of your 10, 1 out of your 10, that's one you got that you wouldn't have even tried to complete before. You have to celebrate that, because that's a small change right there.
And that's letting go of that whole all or nothing mentality. Another great example for me this week. What is it today? It's Tuesday. What am I supposed to do on Sunday or Monday? My meal plan. I didn't get to do it yesterday or today or the day before because I was away. I didn't have my laptop. I didn't have access. Guess what? I did it today. And because I did it today, I gave myself my check mark because I was traveling yesterday. Right? So knowing that I'm still doing something that I could have just said, oh, well, I'm not going to do a meal plan for the rest of the week. But I did it even if there was only 3 days left or 4 days left. That shows consistency. That shows you really haven't fallen off. So what helped us stay? What helped us stay? Why did we come back?
Why did we come back? Why didn't we just throw in the towel? Why are you back? Why are you here? Some of you said you've had a rough January, or you had a rough week last week, or you had a rough day, or something happened. But why are you here right now?
If any of you have felt like I'm not really being so consistent, and I'm not, if you are just showing up on Sundays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays, there's your consistency. Maybe that's how consistent you are. You need to hear people talk. You need to get that mindset. You need to get other people's perspective on things. And that is the important part. So tracking could be that thing that gets you back.
Maybe it's a routine you've created from yourself, from creating a Kickstart routine that you're creating for yourself right now.
Maybe it's needing to see every single one of you who has their video on or the names on that
I love
screen.
it. I love the new people.
I love this.
Our regulars. I love all of you. Like our regulars, you guys, fill my heart. But it's also fun to see new people who've joined Kickstart who are slowly turning their cameras on at night and showing up. Like I see, and some of them we've met, like Lorraine, we've actually we've met at Rustic Mama retreats a few times. And so it's fun to see faces of people we've met before just show up on screen. Lori, there's a bunch of people here that, it's just great to see you guys. Just, even though, some of you are shy, you probably won't want to do this, but you know what? For us, it's so much fun seeing your faces looking back at us. It gives us feedback. When we see all you guys laugh, it's like, that was a good joke. We should keep arguing. And as he started on, if he's teasing me, he sees you guys laughing, he'll just keep doing it worse. So don't laugh anymore.
Laugh all the time. I think what we really want to help you, and I hope what we're making you realize, is these moments when you're feeling that lull and you're feeling that I'm not doing anything anymore, start naming the things that you're doing. And I'm not saying looking at that piece of paper, I want you to stand up and say the things you're doing out loud. And or tell a friend. not someone that knows me. Not well, tell a stranger. Don't tell someone. I would tell a stranger because that's how I would be. But tell someone that maybe isn't understanding, doesn't know exactly what you're up to. Tell them why what you're proud of and what you're doing to keep yourself going. Not keep yourself on track, but keep yourself going.
And that's what this topic is about today, about the midwinter slump. We're hoping that we can get you guys through this winter, get you guys keep motivated for the entire 90 days so that you guys can end the winter this year going, wow, I accomplished this, this, and this. It might not be I climbed Mount Everest. It might not be that, you finished a marathon, but it might just be that you tracked every day.
Life is never going to slow down. Just letting you know. Trips are going to happen. You're going to get stressed. You're going to have a busy week. There's going to be all sorts of different parts to your journey.
And the goal is not to avoid these things.
No.
They will happen.
You can't avoid them. But the goal is to know how to pause, how to adjust, but then how to return without feeling guilt. It's not, oh my God, I can't believe I didn't do that last week because I got so busy and I had to take care of my mom who's really ill, or I had a baby who was really sick, or there was
I had sores in my mouth.
Or I had 5 canker sores in my mouth. No, it's, guess what? That week sucked. Yeah, it did. I'm not going to tell you it was a great week. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. It was the lousiest, crappiest week ever. But guess what? I don't need to make this week lousy and crappy because I have a choice. I can make that decision. We are the people who create our own thoughts. We make these thoughts up. We create how we're feeling in our mind. So I'm telling you, you are having a bad day, force yourself to smile as many times as you can. And you'll be honest with you, that smile will eventually become a real one. At some point during the day, you're going to go, wow, I didn't even have to force myself there. That was an actual smile. You look like the horror movies with the fake smile. That's kind of scary right now. Don't do that. So
I'm smiling.
What we really, I said, smile, don't look insane. There's a difference, okay? So the thing,
God, I'm horrible. I seem like an insane person. I don't help apparently.
You don't clean all.
What
we want you to really think is the last 30 days, we're going to throw this back out to you again. Keep, tweak, release. Okay? If there's something that you love, ask yourself what's working for you. Make sure you're keeping it. If it's something that's heavy on you, try to tweak it the best as you can. And if it's something that's just not working and there was no way of tweaking it, release it. We don't want anyone to feel pressure. It's not about being pressured anymore, but it's more about giving yourself permission. Permission to make your own choices without any guilt.
So this week, we want you guys to think of one small thing you want to focus on. Not a big overhaul. Maybe it's, one of your commitments that you've been struggling with. There's one of them that you've not been able to really do in the last. Some people have said, I haven't been doing this one commitment for the last 7 days. Maybe that's the one you're going to focus on this week.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's sleeping earlier. Maybe it's going on a daily walk. That's one of mine this week is I want to continue on my walks, my lunch walks. Something I added this last week or 2 weeks ago when I was feeling better. And now I want to bring back and I want to do it every day because that's one of my ways of getting exercise is walking. I love walking with having music on my headset. I just dance down the hallways and I love it. Sometimes I sing out loud and he hears me, especially in the parking garage. I love belting it in there.
When he does his Christina Aguilera, I have to plug my ears. Just say, yeah. Moves like Jagger's never been the same ever.
So, day 30 isn't about being perfect, it's about being consistent.
Isn't about being perfect. It didn't sound like that at all.
Life will keep happening, and Kickstart will be here for you when you need it, and we'll be here whenever you guys need the support or you need to come back from a stressful situation or a special event in your life. Thank you for spending your Tuesday night with us.
And we will see you back on Thursday. I'll be making almond energy bombs and showing you all the goodies from Pampered Chef. I got a whole bunch of goodies.
Yeah, we bought an order, and we also got some free stuff
And
coming.
guess what? There's a lot of free stuff that some of my favorite things have happened to fall into, and maybe will be prizes for people.
So Pepper Chef
Maybe
prizes,
it's going to be prizes.
Pepper Chef prizes coming your way.
It's gonna be
too,
prizes
so.
for all of you somehow.
So
Let's make it work.
So that's tonight's show. We'll see you tomorrow morning for Step. There is a Step class tomorrow morning. It's Step Advanced, and tomorrow night at 5:30 is Step Basic. I think there's classes this weekend. So if you're not busy this weekend and it's cold out, go sign up for Step class. And believe me, someone today did step on a chair.
Yeah.
Someone did step on a chair today.
I know who it is.
And because she has an injury, she could not do it standing up. So she sat down and did step with us sitting down.
And I do know that Nisha does step on chairs with us sometimes as well, which is amazing. We love the fact that you know what you can do, and there's nothing wrong with it.
Exactly. So if you want to join us, come on Saturday. Saturday is a Step Basic class, and we can show you the moves, and we'll have fun together. And I know a lot of people try it, and they're like, "Oh my God, I'm non-coordinated," but you just have to dance with us for 30 minutes. That's really all it's about.
And don't forget, Sunday 11 o'clock, Kickwalkers. Let's go.
And Sunday at 7.
We're gonna be at 7. We're back. I don't know what the topic is though.
I don't remember either. Something. We're gonna talk about something.
We'll talk about something.
Something.
And if we don't, we'll make it up.
Yeah. So on that note, thanks everybody. We'll end the live feed. Zoom, stick around.
Thanks for the roses.
Bye everybody on TikTok.
Bye.
And bye everybody on Facebook.
Bye Facebook.